I had been wanting to try a shapeshifted Barbarian build with all the boost to his health from his skills, as well as being either a bear or a wolf, makes his survivability amazing. But I also wanted to avoid a high strength focused build for good damage. I took some inspiration from an Act 2 Mercenary soloing Uber's video, and I found what would check all the boxes for a great melee build. In today's video, I'm going to go over the build for the Reaper Wolf Barbarian. While not a new off-meta concept by any means, it is still very fun and surprisingly easy to play. I'm going to go over the attributes, the skill tree, the gear for my character and my mercenary, and afterwards I'm going to show you guys some gameplay so you could see this build in action. But do keep in mind that when it comes to this build, there are different ways you can be able to gear the character depending on your needs, whether you're trying to go for maximum DPS, you're trying to do a magifying character, or a hybrid of the two. Just keep in mind when it comes to looking at the gear choices that I'm going to be choosing, that you can choose alternative gear depending on the demand that you have for your build. Before we actually get into the build, the comment shout out for this video is going to be BKR Guy 002 from my Bomazon build guide, whom enjoyed the video, as they have used crossbows and necromancers as well and enjoys the playstyle. Stoked that you enjoyed the video. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. For the attributes, I have enough strength, once fully buffed up, to be at max 10,000 damage. Then enough dexterity added to hit 10,000 attack rating, again once fully buffed up, and all the remaining points go into vitality, of which will be over 6,000 life once he is shapeshifted into a werewolf. For the skill trees, starting with the war cries, max shout, battle orders, and battle command. Then in the combat masteries, polearm mastery is maxed as our main weapon is going to be in a thresher, then maxed increased speed for moving around in shapeshifting form faster, and all the remaining points went into natural resistance, as none of our combat skills can be used while we're shapeshifted into a werewolf. For the gear, do keep in mind that this is a hero edited character. All the items that you see here are not single self found on single player offline, nor do I play online to be able to have someone assist me with helping me get these items to the showcase in this video. I wanted to put this build together myself to be able to show if it would be worth the time and the resources needed to be able to make it effective, in case anyone would be curious to be able to build this out for themselves, and also just for the spectacle of the concept itself. The helm is Wolf Howl for the ability to shapeshift into a werewolf, as well as Lycanthropy for boosting werewolf. And the main skill for attacking is Feral Rage to charge up lifesteal and boosting our IAS and movement speed, serving as the druid shapeshifting version of the Barb's Frenzy. Then there's Strength, Dexterity, Vitality, and I socketed it with a 40-15 jewel. The amulet is Hyler's Wrath for the plus of skills, IAS, Deadly Strike based on character level, and Lightning Resistance. The body armor is Enigma to be able to get around easier for finding mobs of enemies to attack before shapeshifting. It also has plus of skills, Faster Run Walk, which will benefit us most when we are shapeshifted, Strength based on character level, Physical Damage Reduction, Life after each kill, and percent damage taken goes to mana. The weapon is an Eth Reaper's Toll socketed with a Zod rune to be indestructible, as ethereal weapons do more damage with less requirements to equip them. It also has the Decrepify proc to help slow enemies down and reduce their physical resistance, as well as it has enhanced damage, ignore target's defense, life leech, and deadly strike. The boots are Gore Riders for the faster run walk, crushing blow, open wounds, and deadly strike. The first ring is a Ravenfrost for the attack rating, dexterity, and cannot be frozen. The belt is Verdungo's for the vitality and the physical damage reduction. The second ring is a rare dual leech, strength, and life ring. The gloves are Laying of Hands for the IAS, added percent damage to demons, and fire resistance. On switch, he has dual Hodos for the faster cast rate to teleport around, as well as this will be what is used when transforming into a werewolf, as they both have plus to skills to boost the werewolf skill even more. In the inventory is the cube, both tomes, torch, Annie, and all of the charms are all assorted max damage, attack rating, faster hit recovery, and faster run walk charms. For the additional stats, he has 23% physical damage reduction, 19% life leech, 6% mana leech, 55% IAS, 42% faster hit recovery, and 85% deadly strike, meaning dealing double damage. For the Mercenary, here's where it can vary depending on your wealth in the game. And I'll start with the Act 2 Might Mercenary using Adaro's Visage, Fortitude for the body armor, and Pride for the concentration aura to boost our damage output. However, another Mercenary that you can use is the Act 1 Mercenary, same helm and armor, but with a Faith Bow for the Fanaticism aura to be able to boost your IAS. Now that we've discussed the attributes, the skill trees, the gear for my character and my Mercenary, let's go ahead and check out this build in action to see how well it actually plays out. I'm going to pre-buff with Demon Limb for the enchant charge for the added attack rating. However, there are two additional items that you can make use of while being in werewolf form. The first is Metamorphosis for the Mark of the Wolf, and the second is a Hustle weapon to get the Burst of Speed proc to increase your movement speed and IAS. And if you put Hustle in the right base, once you're already enchanted, you can keep both Metamorphosis and Hustle in your cube at all times to be able to buff whenever you desire. I'll use them both just at the start to be able to show you the potential, but once they wear off, I'm going to continue without pre-buffing again. I wanted to test out both of the mercenary choices in the same area to give as fair of a comparison as possible. And Chaos is such a fun area to run through with a good monster density that would make it good to be able to compare them side by side. This is going to be with the Act 2 Pride Mercenary for the concentration aura. With the gameplay, For anyone who'd be curious as to which player settings I'm using for my build guides, the past, presently on screen, and in the future, down in the bottom left corner is what the example gameplay being shown is currently at.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Not even death can save you from me.
Now switching over to the Act 1 Faith Mercenary for the Fanaticism Aura.
I am overburdened.
death can save you from me.
I can't.
As this build guide comes to its conclusion, if you enjoyed this type of video and want to see more, check out my build guides playlist that's going to be in the card in the top right corner of your screen. I have a mix of endgame, budget, and niche builds that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And for builds that I haven't yet made, feel free to leave your suggestions for future videos down in the comment section below. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to see if this build would be something that you would be interested in going into the future, and if anything, at least just enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified whenever a new video comes out.
Come on. Come on. Come on then. There you are. There you are.
And if you like this video, please let me know by leaving a like. It really is appreciated to be able to help my channel to grow. And if you want to see more of my Diablo 2 Resurrected content, make sure to click the card in the corner up above to check out my Diablo 2 Resurrected playlist with a lot of videos already in it, with a lot more coming in the very near future. Other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.